Well, hello guys. I hope you all are doing good. Hope you all are ready and vibing. I've been doing good. I've been pretty busy lately, unfortunately. Got a new job, I'm doing new stuff, learning new things, working, doing that. I haven't been working for a while. I've been doing mostly YouTube, but so I'll have less time, unfortunately, now to do Rocket League content, but we'll still keep doing what we can and streaming. Make sure you go check out my Twitch if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope everyone just enjoys the series. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to edit and such, but yeah. So today we're gonna start getting warmed up, as is the normal, and then we're gonna work on kind of dribbling the ball basically forever. But this time we're gonna be allowing ourselves to use boost. Yesterday was kind of a challenge without boost, and today we're gonna just try and keep it up. See if we can't keep the ball up for maybe the whole video. We're just gonna work on like getting these small little corrections, and I'm gonna kind of try and explain to you guys how to readjust the ball while you're dribbling it. It takes a lot of time and practice, honestly, but it's good to get used to making these small little corrections. I think when I first started doing dribbles, I would dribble around the field with and without boost for like just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, just really getting used to like how the ball works with the car. And that's kind of what you're gonna want to do if you want to keep improving your dribbling. You want to keep working on it. Some people will learn a little bit quicker than others, some people won't, but I mean, the only thing we can really do is our best and train and try and learn. That's been nice. Let me know down in the comments if any of you read books. I love reading books, always looking for new ones to read, but I feel like not that many people read books these days, you know? Like, I don't know why. I just feel like people don't really read books that often. So, today's training, I already told you guys, we're just going to be working on dribbling this ball for as long as we can. Today we can use boost. Maybe put a little timer on your screen, something like that. See how long you can dribble without dropping the ball. It's good to kind of force yourself to build this kind of stamina, I guess you would say, for dribbling. Being able to keep the ball up and make sure that you can kind of keep correcting it and keep dribbling it from different areas, kind of on the side of the wall sometimes, turning to the left, turning to the right. You don't have to do any sort of like power slides like I do, because those are kind of hard. You don't have to do jumps or pops. These are just kind of things that I do to kind of work on what I'm working on, because I need to challenge myself still, and I can't just kind of dribble the ball around without any self-imposed challenge, if you will. If it's too hard for you, you definitely don't have to. I do recommend doing little things to kind of challenge yourself while you're working on something like this. Sometimes it's good to like focus on getting the ball faster and really controlling the ball at a faster speed, because that's something you have to do every now and again. It's not always going to be going this like kind of same speed. You're going to want to speed it up and slow it down. We might work on that in a different video. Today we're really just kind of focusing on getting this this kind of stamina built in, and just working on getting our muscle memory there, controlling the ball how we want to control it. And just because I say we can use boost today, it doesn't mean you have to be boosting a bunch. And you'll see how much I boost, and it really isn't that much. It's just when I know I need to start speeding up the play. It's good to look at like where my wheels are right now, and like just kind of mimic that with your car. You want to be able to carry the ball with little or no corrections. And kind of what helped me get this dribbling down was kind of just paying attention to where my car had to be under the ball based on my relation to the wheels and those little circles down there. And another thing that can help you with this is slowing down the time in game if you have Baka's mod, but if not, don't worry about it. You definitely don't need it. This is something you'll just have to kind of sit down and work on. So there, I finally dropped the ball. I messed up my wave dash from like an awkward turn, and it happens. And then you kind of take note of like what made you drop the ball, and it was an awkward wave dash for me. And I didn't quite connect with my awkward wave dash, so now we know that we need to work on maybe awkward wave dash recoveries, and that's just something that I'll kind of keep on the back burner and try and keep an eye on, kind of try and train in the background wherever I want. When I do my training, I like to kind of work on things that challenge me about 70% of my training day, and the last little bits is when I kind of go through the things I already know I'm kind of good at. So I'll like keep dribbling and keep practicing dribbling, or like my shooting, or like maybe some aerial shots, you know, stuff like that. But I like to try and force myself and challenge myself with more difficult things for larger periods of time. Again, there was another weird wave dash scenario. It looks like it's when the ball kind of flies off the back of my car and I'm trying to get it. Anyway, we're going to keep just trying to dribble the ball as long as we can. And yeah, I think this is really good because there's going to be times in games when the timer's at 0 and you really need to dribble the ball. Or if you know the other team's not very good at defending dribbles, or if you know they challenge really easily, you can get a quick dribble, you can drop the ball and just kind of take a low 50 on them and things like that. Once you can dribble the ball with like pretty much absolute control, I don't even know if I would say I have absolute control yet. I still think there's some room for improvement, if you will, but I'd like to think that I'm still pretty good at dribbling. So just kind of keep working on it. It's going to open up a lot more possibilities in the field for you as far as like setups for different shots, maybe passing to your teammates, things like that. And yeah, set a little timer and just kind of challenge yourself to dribble the ball a little bit longer, maybe each day, maybe each segment. Drop your times down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys happen to hit. I know this training's kind of a boring one, not the most entertaining, but sometimes if you want to improve at Rocket League, you really gotta grind out the things that maybe aren't as fun to you or not as interesting, but they need work. So just don't forget to always be pushing yourself. Right now, I'm kind of like working on my dribbles that are like kind of far back and awkward on my car. We're hovering those. But yeah, just always be pushing yourself. And it doesn't have to be too hard or nothing crazy, just a little bit of training that's difficult. A lot of issues that I see from people, are they kind of get comfortable training one little training pack for too long, and they stop looking for training packs that are hard, that they can't get a shot on like first time every time, you know? And if you're in a training pack where you can do all the shots all the time, then you need to find a new one. And that's why you'll see me every now and again in here just kind of trying to hit the ball up to the corner and get a weird catch, or get like a drift, turn around like so, and try and keep controlling it. It's because I'm trying to get my brain and my memory down for these different angles like that, and just kind of trying to be able to control those. So always be forcing yourself to kind of work on some difficult stuff. Don't be super content just doing the same basic trainings. Maybe try and control the ball specifically, like control it down the left side of the field and then get a quick turn to the side, or even quicker turn to the side, and just like kind of push yourself. You'll know what you need to work on after like watching a few minutes of you dribbling, or just a few minutes of you dribbling and you noticing, oh man, the ball keeps falling off the top of my car, like this. You know, like I need to work on not letting the ball kind of land on this position of my car where I can't catch it anymore. And that's just getting used to where the ball is here, where you're dribbling it forever basically, and then being able to speed it back up, or get it back on top of your car at the same time. And yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this one. This one's pretty easy. This is just something you should do every now and again, just kind of force yourself to work on these dribbling challenges where you're forcing yourself to dribble for the longest period of time you can. Yeah, that's kind of it. Today might be a shorter episode These first few, again, are going to be kind of short, and that's just kind of how it's going to be until we start getting into some more like harder training packs and some more specifics as far as dribbling goes. But I'm excited for us to start getting to the harder things like 180s, 360s, getting a little 180 and carrying that. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do with dribbling into like wave dashes, and then there's crazier flicks. I think there's a flick where you can go like this, and you can whip your car around and do a backwards flip like that. There's just a lot of really cool stuff. So I like dribbling, and I hope you guys enjoy this training with me, and I hope it helps some of you get a little bit better and a little more consistent with dribbling. I really do appreciate you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, guys.